Good evening, everyone. This is I'm the SAP FICO trainer. So, in this video, I'm going to explain the payment terms. So, payment term, how we can create the payment terms, how we can use these payment terms at the time of vendor invoice posting or else customer invoice posting. So, these two scenarios we can use the payment terms. So, based on the payment terms, we can make a payment or else we can receive a payment. So, I just explain a brief description. Brief explanation regarding this payment term creation. So, meaning of payment term. So, here payment vendor payment terms refers to mutual agreements between the buyer and seller. So, it means the payment term. It indicates the both mutual agreements between the seller and buyer. So, it means for example, we are receiving the goods and services. So, some XYZ person sending the goods to to. So, in the situations, XYZ called as a seller, and our side we are the receiver. So, they specify and between the buyer and seller, they specify the due date for the payment, any discount for early payment. So, it means when we receive the vendor invoice, that time the vendor, it means supplier, he mentioned on the bill copy. So if he received the amount before due date means early. If he received the amount early, so based on the time duration, he will give the discount to us for the payment. So it means so here the specified due date for the payment or any discount for early payment. So changes for late payment, as well as the percentage of discount received for applicable. So also, for example, due date is 30 days. The before due date, 10 days before or 20 days before, he will before it means 10 days before, 20 days before, we can make a payment to our supplier. So in these situations, we will get automatically 2%, 3%, 5%, whatever supplier mentioned on the invoices. So then this is the vendor payment term. So here, for example, if we pay before due date, we will receive a discount on the invoice, like such as 2%, 3%, 5%. So based on the customer and vendor agreement page, they mention in the invoice. So we need to perform four configurations. So it means these vendor payment term, if you need to apply whenever we are posting the invoice or whenever posting the customer invoice. So these payment terms we need to apply automatically. These purpose we need to do some basic configurations. So here I'm explaining the vendor point of view. So coming sections I will explain the customer point of view also. So in this vendor payment term, so if you need to post any document with particular payment terms, so before that we need to do some basic configurations. So I just explain what are the steps we need to do for the payment terms active. So here these steps, so payment term creation. Step one is we need to create the payment term. So in that payment terms, we will define 10 days how much percentage, 20 days how much percent, 10 days before we'll pay the amount to the vendor. So then how much percentage he will given to us. At the same time, 20 days before we'll pay the amount to vendor. So how much percentage he will given us. If we paid amount we are 30 days, so we no need to give any some discounts. So these are all the payment terms we mentioned at the time of payment term creation. So let me I'll explain. Then once we create a payment term option, so these payment term we need to assign the vendors. So which vendor we need to give the these payment terms. So then we need to assign this payment term to the vendors. So assign payment term to the vendors. So first I'll explain some basic theory. Whatever the configuration I'll explain, I'll uploaded any video. Before that, I'll explain and some basic information regarding this to each and every topic wise. Because of then you have some basic idea regarding each and every topic, then automatically will you will listen, understand your listening skills based on this explanation. So configuration point of view also you can understand easily. So this is the second one when payment term created and assign payment term to vendor. So third one is cash discount received GL account we need to create. So basically, vendor discount means, so we'll buy some goods and services to the vendor. So we'll pay the amount before due date. So then automatically the vendor gives some discount. So all the discounts, so discount received here, vendor invoice point of view will at the time of vendor payment will get some amount. So this amount we treat it as a income received. So income received. These income received comes under other income received. So we'll treat as a this one we'll treat as a other incomes. So if we can pay, it means our company will sell the goods and services to our customers. In these situations, we can apply some payment terms. So at the same way, our customer will repay the amount to us, to our company, before due date. So then automatically the bill amount, the total bill amount will give some discount to our customers. So it means out of, for example, bill amount 1,000. So before due date, he will pay the due amount, before due date, he will clear the amount to our company. Then automatically, as per payment or vendor payment or customer payment terms, then automatically our customer gets some discount. So if we sell the goods and services to our customer 1,000 rupees, so out of 1,000 rupees, we'll give a pay based on the payment terms. We will give the 10%. So then automatically 100 rupees discount our customer will be benefited. So he will pay only 900 only. So these purpose we will create customer discount received GL account. So then finally these customer discount GL account we need to assign for the automatic posting. So it means whenever we are assigning the payment terms to the vendor, then after that we at the time of invoice posting, we will select the particular vendor. Then automatically these customer invoice GL, these vendor discount. So create discount received GL, it will be automatically updated. So these purpose will create these purpose will create the discount received GL account. So create discount received. Discount received GL means it is the other income. So discount paid to the customer, it comes under the other expenditure. So some scenarios at the time of AR. So accounts receivable concept, I'll explain the same thing. So this is called account receivable time. I'll explain the same thing. So when uh, we updated the payment terms to our customers, so then automatically we'll lose we'll get some loss based on the customer payment. So if customer paid early, then automatically we'll lose some 1% or 2%, 5%, whatever we mentioned in the payment terms. So now customer creation also we need to create. Then finally, these customer creation GL we need to assign automatic posting. Then only it will be updated. So step by step, I will explain everything. So payment term creation. So this is the path. I just explained how to reach the path, or else we can use the OB38 code. So and go to the SAP server /n. This is the T code. I just prepared this a document. So here you can see compared to other YouTubers, no one can prepare this type of document. Just they explain and they provided some just basic T codes information. But here I will create everything. What is the meaning of payment terms, step by step creation process, and the step by step also I explain how to create with path also how to reach how to reach that configuration, and also using with the T code also how to reach the configuration. Each and everything I will upload it. Same document whenever I am trying to post this video, then automatically this document will be appear in the description option. You just click on the description, then automatically you will get the link. So finally, 4 steps explained. Now we start the configuration process in our system. First one is payment term creation. So go to the SAP server. So here you can see this is the SAP, and as per HANA server, new version /n. So here this T code is OBB82. OBB82. So this is the T code to creation a payment also. So, but we are reaching the screen using with path also. So slash n. So all the configuration all the configuration paths will available at SPRO screen only. So SPRO, financial accounting, reference, SPRO, reference IMG, financial accounting, then financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, then business transactions, incoming receives and business transactions, incoming invoices and credit memos, incoming invoices and credit memos, and maintain terms of the payment. Maintain terms of the payment. So you can see at the time of we are using this OB38, we will get the same screen, or else we can use this screen using with path also. Here I just mentioned both path and decode also. I will update here. Then here we need to create the new payment term. So these are the already created payment terms, 0102, 001, 002, 0003. So these are all standard SAP they have they are created, but now we want to create new one. So because of based on the client, based on our supplier providing option, then only we can create the payment term. So here click on new entry, it shows payment term. So here we want to create the payment term also, right? So our company code, real time also we can mention each and everything as a blueprint. So then automatically we no need to forget or remember this one. But here this is the demo server. So each and every point of view, I just mentioned our company code and just mention it. BMW one. BMW one I already created payment term. So I just created one more thing, BMW two. So this payment term eligible for customers and suppliers also. So then here you can see these are the difference. No default date, document date, entry date, posting say. So these so default for baseline. So this is also another interview question. Interview will ask you. Then what is the default for baseline date? So what is meaning of default baseline? So in that situations we can explain default baseline date means what at the time of document. So it means customer will send the invoice and 10th date, but we are posting the day, updating the invoice in our system is 15th. So the system will take the payment term is from invoice date onwards, or whenever we are posting the data, posting the document in our system, that date or entry date, document date, entry date, posting date. So these three dates, which one will take? So this is the baseline date, but in these scenarios, we can select document date because of supplier will send the document this month 10th or no 10th, but after receiving the document, maybe some other technical issues, end user will not post the document same date or next date, but he will post the document after 5 days, 5 days or 6 days. So in this situation, document posted, if you can select the payment done due date as a document posting date, it's take it will extend up to 6 days because of when invoice date is 10 days. So vendor is accepting only when he uh, updated the invoice, when he sent the invoices to our customer, when but supplier updated the payment terms from when he sent the invoices. So invoice date, from invoice date onwards, he will take the 30 days. So 10 days he will provide the 3%. After 20 days he will provide the 2%. After 30 days he did not provide the any percentage. So this is the payment term option from. So these situations, these purpose we will select the document date. So then here we can, there is the three types of payment options like the payment terms like percentage. So here I just mentioned previously 2 or 3%, but here I just mentioned 4% and 5%. So 4% is 10 days and 5% is 20 days. And third term is 30 days, there is no percentage. So this is the option we need to update. and enter 4%, 5%, enter percentage descending order. I'm sorry. So first, he will pay the within 10 days. So this purpose will we will provide the 5% because of due date will be nearby. In this situation, discount percentage it will be less. So 5%, 4%, enter. So now we just updated each and everything. Then you will try to save the document. So this on transport request is generated. Continue. So now we created the payment term. So our payment term is BMW2. So we just mention it. So our payment term is BMW2 payment term, right? So now first step is completed, payment term created. So here I just mentioned payment term percentage, 3%, 10 days. So and mentioned the posting date. So I just explained why we mentioned the posting date. Then second, assign payment term to vendor. So these payment term, it will be our eligible for which vendor. So which vendor he accepted this payment term. Then so vendor will announce the payment term. Vendor only will explain the payment term. Based on this vendor payment term only, we will create the payment term. Then again we will assign the payment term to particular vendor. So now we need to assign the vendor. So here basically ECC in ECC version payment term assigning for the vendor T code is so it means FK03. It is a vendor master data. So using with FK03 T code, we can update the vendor master data. So it means vendor level, basic details, pay, bank details, everything we will update using with FK03. But here, this is the S for HANA server. So we need to use BP server. So in SAP customer and vendor point of view, this is the most important T code and most important updation to the most important updation to the ECC to S4HANA. So we are using the BP. So BP is the T code for the vendor or customer updation purpose or creation purpose slash n BP. I just mentioned BP. So this is the BP means T code for the business partner. So here, this is the our vendor 1300 something. This is our vendor. So here now I need to. So here I need to change this vendor payment term as a BMW2, right? Click on start. So this is the Mohan Group. This is the vendor to our company. I just double click on this one. And so here F5. So at the time of vendor creation, we are using. So these concept I'll explain clearly in previous sections. So vendor creation using with BP, how we'll create the vendor creation. So yeah, how we can update the vendors each and everything. Everything I'll explain. So now we already created some vendor. Vendor name is Mohan Group. So this vendor payment term we will need to change. We will need to update it. So previously we have updated some other payment term, but here we need to update new payment terms like BMW2. This payment term we need to update here. So here I just click on FL1000, enter, then edit payment transactions. So once again FLV. So continue. Changes of vendor in company code BMW not yet be confirmed, right? So change. Now click on the whenever you are trying to create also you just click on this FLV vendor. First business partner creation and the business partner will be will be convert as a customer or vendor. So if we can select the customer, we need to use FLV and 00. So now our vendor Mohan Reddy Group already created under the vendor. So now we need to change the payment terms only. Go to the company code and enter. So payment term, click on the vendor payment term transaction. So here you can see previously I created BMW on payment term. So under the BMW payment term updated just to 10 days 3% and after 10 days 20 days 2%. But now I need to create one more payment term. That payment term is BMW2. So that BMW payment term is within 10 days you will pay. The supplier will provide 5%. After 10, within 20 days, you will provide, we will clear the amount to the particular vendor balance, then automatically we will get the 4% discount. After 30 days, no discount will get. So this purpose, we just change our payment term BMW to enter. So it's updated and click on save. Company code BMW changes has been saved. Confirm. An entry is required. Maybe an entry is required. Address. Second. Payment terms. Click control data. Payment terms. Then click on save. First edit the standard address of error. So here house number 11543. Enter. So we got the payment transaction. So in this screen, wherever the required fields we did not update it, it shows red color symbol. Now address column, house number I did not update it. I just updated and click on save. So changes have been updated. Right? Changes has been saved. So now payment term also updated to our particular vendor. So this is the, if you are using ECC version using with the FK03, under the FK03, it will be displayed two segments, one segment for the general data and one segment for the company code level. So under the company code level, it will be displayed one checkbox under the payment terms option. So you just click on the payment term option and enter, then automatically this payment term option screen it will be displayed. In that, you will assign the payment term to your particular vendor. So, but as per HANA, we'll use the BP transaction, right? So then this one also updated. So each and everything I updated here, you just use. And third one is create discount received GL account. So go to the SAP server /n FS00. /n FS00 T code is indicates for the /n FS00 T code. It indicates for the new GL creation purpose, right? So now we need to create the GL account. So cash discount received GL comes under the other income. So I just click on the other income. I already created, so no need to create one more time. So I just click on how we will create it. Just click on this one and go to the change. So here under the type description, GL account type. So cash discount received or cash discount paid, these are all comes under the non-operative expenditure. So if we can select the operative means like mostly we'll purchase the raw material and whenever we get sell the goods and services, from sales we'll get the amount. So these are all comes under the primary expenditure, primary income. But non-operative expenditure means we cannot spend any amount for the operating purpose. So these are all comes under non-operative income or expenditure. So these vendor discount received comes under the non-operative income. So I will select this non-operative income and account group. So we already created under the chart of accounts. So based on the chart of accounts, other income group, which number we allotted. So that number will pick from the, will taken from the chart of accounts, other income group. Chart of accounts, other income group, 1009102, 100 100 100,000 up to we mentioned it. So I will pick 100,901. Here I just created vendor discount. Vendor discount received. Go to the control data. Here under the control data, no need to select. Here, no need to select the reconciliation account. So because this is not a reconciliation account, open item management also no need to click. Short key just to mention 001 for date checking purpose. And under the create bank interest also, we just mentioned G001. This one is the general text allocation. So no need to select a reconciliation account and any other bank related fields. No need to select. Then click on save. So it shows the system already data saved. So we already created same one. I just explain how to create how to create this vendor discount GL account. So now vendor discount GL account also created. So I just mentioned using with FS00 GL account. Uh, this is other income groups relevant. So based on the other income group, your chart of accounts, you will select the GL number, and with the time of creation, type description or chart key you just mentioned, fuel status group G00, and save. So now fourth step is assignment of this discount received GL to automatic posting. So it means we just created the account, we just created the vendor discount received GL account. So but this GL account, whenever we are trying to post any document to the particular vendor, or whenever we are trying to clear the any invoice to the particular vendor, so then automatically the cash discount it will be updated. So these purpose we will create the one separate cash discount GL. These GL will be assigned for the automatic posting. So it means whenever you're posting the particular vendor related documents or invoice or document, then automatically the amount will be updated to the cash discount received GL account. So then only we can generate, we will report we will generate the report how much cash discount will receive from the so and so vendor and total vendors. So these purpose will create the cash received GL account, and now this GL account will assign cash automatic posting. So here T code is OBXU. So slash here OBXU. Go to our chart of accounts, click on our chart of account. So here this is the configuration maintain automatic posting account. So I just already updated. So this is the T code for this is the screen for configuration accounting maintain for automatic posting. So now I just reached the screen using with T code, but using with path, how we can reach, I just explained. Go to the SPRO screen. All the configuration comes under the SPRO screen. SAP reference IMG and financial accounting, accounts receivable and accounts payable, business transactions, and outgoing payments, outgoing payments. Then each and everything step by step I mentioned here, and global settings, outgoing payments, global settings, define account for cash discounts taken, define accounts for cash discounts taken. So click on that. Automatically it will ask for chart of accounts, right? So this is the screen. So here we just entered, then automatically once we just entered and once we try to save, again the assignment screen it will be available. So here I already updated. So cash discount received. This is cash discount received GL is the 100901. So here we just explain, we just understand. So cash discount GL is 100901, right? FS00. So on other income group, you can see vendor cash discount received 100901. This GL we already created. So now this GL we need to assign here. Account asset, then only it will update it automatically. So I just mentioned this one, enter and save. Date no changes has been made because of we already updated. So first time we updated here, it shows changes have been made. So right now fourth step also updated. So using with path or T code. So final result, when vendor invoice generation and payment made, if payment is made before due date, a discount will be updated automatically. So the fourth steps configuration it will be updated. Now we'll try to post one invoice, right? Now we'll try to post one vendor invoice. So now we'll try to one vendor invoice. So vendor invoice generation T code is FB60 or F-48. F-48 it shows double screen. Vendor invoice FB16 is single screen, right? So slash n FB60. This is the vendor invoice generation screen. So you can see before that, before make a payment, you just check your company code is there or not. Go to position, your BMW is your company code, right? And here you just mention your company code slash n FB60. So here you just mention supplier 1300 Mohan Reddy Group. This one is our company supplier. So this supplier we already updated payment term as a BMW2. So invoice date. So I already told the due date will be from the baseline from invoice date onwards. So if you entered invoice date today, or if you entered invoice date on 10 days back, then the due date will become next month 10th. So if you entered invoice date in today, so then due date it will be next month 6/15. So payment terms also based on baseline means payment terms also depended on this invoice date also. And 16/09/2024 amount here I just mentioned 2 lakhs and text vendor invoice vendor invoice generation. Vendor invoice generation. So this is vendor invoice posting transaction is when raw material inventory raw material account data to vendor account. So this is the transaction when you are getting the raw material when you are purchasing any goods and services from our suppliers. So now here supplier column automatically displays. So we just updated a customer. So now raw material inventory raw material account data to customer account supplier account. So supplier updated. So here inventory raw material account we need to update. So continue. So here select on the inventory raw material account, continue, and debit amount to 2 lakhs. So both debit and credit amount will be same. Then only the system will take continue. So it shows the system will this vendor we already paid 30,000 rupees of down payment. So it means the system we paid already 30,000 down payments. So no, not an issue because of already paid previously. So we no need to think this one. Continue. So this is the 2 lakhs, right? And save. Before going to the document, we just click on simulate. 2 lakhs, like inventory raw material account data, vendor account credit. So here debit posting keys is 40, credit posting keys is 31. So you can see this is the vendor invoice posting time screen. So like KR document indicates for the vendor invoice, document number, posting date, company code, physical year, and now we are in yet what posting period. So everything it will be updated and just click on this, then automatically the document will be saved. Right, the document number was 543. So now invoice is posted using with FB16. So now if you want to check the vendor line item, so it means vendor, all the vendors comes under the subledgers. So we need to check the vendor line item. So particular vendor, how much balance we need to pay. So click on FBL1N, right? So then automatically, this is a vendor line item display. Our vendor number, it will be display picked automatically. If you want to view, check the all vendors, then you just remove it and execute. And here, open item, clear item, all items. It means open item means here amount will not pay to our suppliers. So all the open item means due amounts. Cleared item means cleared. So vendor due amount we already cleared. So these cleared items will display here. But If you select the all items, then automatically open items and clear items it will be displayed. And here type, like type means under the type, this is a normal GL. So we need to select this one. If you want to select a special GL, it means advanced payment type. If you want to select a special GL, we can select this one. So this is not a advanced special GL, and this one is enough. And execute here. It shows your 1501 document number is 1501. KR document is vendor invoice document. This is the vendor. If the vendor balance is pending, so that it shows red color symbol, and amount is 2 lakhs. You just scroll it. So amount is 2 lakhs. So here your total bill is 2 lakhs. But before 10 days. So today date invoices and today only we made a payment. So we'll try to make this is the balance. So slash n. Now we'll try to clear these 2 lakhs today. Today only. Invoice also generated today and payment also made today. Then automatically, based on the payment terms, the system will reduce the amount. So for example, 2 lakhs is the bill amount. In that out of 2 lakhs, we mentioned 5%. So 5% is 2 lakhs, 10% is 20,000, 5% is 10,000. So 5% is 10,000. So the 10,000 automatically discount will be appearing here. So I just try to make a payment to vendor invoice clearing F dash 53 slash n F dash 53, right? So document date 16/09/2024 and bank account. So it means from which bank will pay the amount, right? Inventory like Axis Bank. From Axis Bank will pay the amount. And if any bank charges, everything is applied, you don't need to enter. So, but here 2 lakhs amount is bill amount, but 5% payment term updated. So 5%, 10% means 20,000 for 2 lakhs, 5% means 10,000 for. So now we need to pay the amount. We reduce 10,000 and 1,90,000 is the full payment. But we'll try to pay the 2 lakhs. But payment term it will display. You have already 10,000 discount. So open item management. So it means open item management when all the vendors and customers comes under the open item management. So vendor invoice posting. Vendor invoice posting TCOD transaction is raw material account data to vendor. Again, vendor payment to vendor account data to bank account. So here bank account is updated, bank account is credit side, vendor account is debit side. So 1 3, this is the vendor. So enter. So you can see, I just mentioned it. So vendor invoice amount is 2 lakhs. Cash discount it's appearing automatically 10,000 because of payment term we updated 10%, 5%. So 2 lakhs 10% and 5% is 10,000. So we 2 lakhs is the bill amount. Now we need to pay 1,90,000 only. So this is the other bill, so we no need to select this one. Double click. So here 2 lakhs. So already discount is 10,000. So 2 lakhs out of 2 lakhs. Here 2 lakhs it will be displayed. So now we want to try the post, but maybe system it will not be take because of we entered 2 lakhs. Exchange rate and affiliate and different currency in just go back. Document data. So I just explained where the system it shows the payment terms. So slash and FB 16. This is the vendor invoice posting. We already updated. We already posted one document. So this is the vendor. This vendor, whenever you're trying to post payment term, it will be displayed, right? Click on the payment term. Invoice 16/09/2020. It shows on this one. So now here you can see we'll go to the payment terms. So here BMW2 payment term we designed and assigned to the vendor. So 10 days before 10, so whenever after receiving the invoice, within 10 days we'll pay 5% discount. And within this is a percentage, but system shows 1,000 digits cash discount percentage. So 20 days, whenever you receiving the bill from the invoice date onwards, within 20 days you'll pay 4% you'll get. After 30 days, no need to get. So this is a payment term based on this payment due, based on this invoice date onwards, the system will pick baseline discount method. So this is the, and I will try to post vendor invoice clearing. Document is 16/09/2024. House bank, here we will select on bank, continue, our Axis Bank, text, vendor invoice clearing. Here open it means we need to select the vendor account. And just close it 1300 and enter. So amount also we need to enter. So 1,90,000 I'll enter because of 10,000 automatically updated. So 10,000 will display. I can double click 10,000. Cash discount will be updated 10,000. Basically, we are paying 190. So here you can see not assigned means 10,000. Difference posting 0. Here, whenever it will display 0, then automatic difference posting means whenever at the time of posting here difference is it will be showing as a 0. Then only document will be posted. So here total amount is 2 lakhs, 10%, 10,000 is discount as per 5%. So entered amount 90,000, 1,90,000 assigned to the 2 lakhs, not assigned 10,000. So you just try to post and save. Difference is 2 lakhs. Assigned 2 lakhs, not assigned. Standard partial residual. Is it there are the different types of payment options like a standard payment, partial payment, residual amount. So now I just 1,90,000 is updated. Right. Clear one more time. FB53. So document date, continue, and amount 1,90,000. So it means why system will be to take the particular vendor because of this vendor already having some due. So then this purpose automatically, if we enter 2 lakhs also the system will do. But again we'll try 1,90,000 only for the particular invoice. Of line item 1300. This is the vendor and text vendor down invoice clearing. Enter. 0 BMW doesn't house banking. Yeah, right. Enter. It is not existing. Second. 0,920. It's the vendor invoice based on the payment term. We will clear the vendor invoice. Account relax. Sorry, account is Axis Bank account. We need to select the Axis Bank account. So select on the Axis Bank, and here amount is 2 lakh. I just try to make it 2 lakhs, and text is vendor invoice. Account is, I just close it and type it 1300 and enter. So 1,94,000. So total amount I'm trying to pay here. Whenever we are trying to post the any payment to the particular vendor, if the vendor having previous any invoices, then automatically it shows number of items 4, display item 1. So total invoices bill amount is 4 lakhs 5,000. So here 3,000 discount received here, and here sorry, here 6,000 discount received, and here 10,000 discount received. So now we will pay 2 lakhs, or else you can see here total balance is 3 lakhs 94. Total is 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 4 lakhs plus 5, 4 lakhs 10,000. So out of 4 lakhs 10,000, 16,000 discount will be updated. So it means remaining 3 lakhs 94,000. So we just go back, again just go back. So now here we'll try to post 3 lakhs 19,000, 2024. Access Bank account, continue, continue, account, 1300, vendor invoice clearing. So 3 lakhs 94,000 is the total due to the particular vendor. Enter. So you can see then automatically here not assigned. So whenever you are trying to post any document, not assigning. So it means not assigning column, it will always should be in 0. Then only the system will update it or it accepted to the document saving. So total is 4 lakhs 10,000. So out of 4 lakhs 10,000, we based on the payment terms, we will receive 6,000 for the discount. And so after discount 16,000, 3 lakhs 94 is the due. So we'll select that. We'll try to make a payment. Total 3 lakhs 94,000 standard. So click on save. Uh, Posting keys. Incorrect automatic postings are cancelled. F-54. Maybe incorrect automatic postings are cancelled. We just go the screen. So incorrect automatic postings. Assignment of cash discount received automatic posting. So OBXU. /n OBXU. So same screen it will be display. Cash discount received 100,901. So I just try cash discount received. Ration FB50. This is sorry /n FS00. So in this screen you can check other income group 100,901. Right. This is our incorrect incoming updates. Click on this save. So vendor invoice one. This is bank account data. Here I just mentioned 13. Vendor account is the vendor payment. So we need to select both credit and debit lines. So vendor account data. So we need to select the vendor payment. So outgoing payment vendor. Once again, outgoing payment. I just mentioned it. So, zero amount line. I just recheck what's happened, but the payment term topic is updated, completed when you are posting the invoice or the invoice posting. So, using with the P60. So then here also it will appearing. Here also it will appearing payment terms. Whatever the payment terms we created, that one it will be updated at the time of invoice posting. And after that, once we'll at the time of payment term option also, it will display how much discount it will be updated. And now I'm trying to post a vendor invoice. So maybe it will display some technical issue. I just clear update and I just resolve that issue and update in next video. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting and watching this video. Thank you so much. And please subscribe this video. Please subscribe my channel and please share and like this video.